In this video, we are going to learn what is modular monolithic architecture. The modular monolithic architecture divided our application logic into modules, and each module will be independent and isolated. Each module should have its own business logic and, if necessary, its own database and schema. Also, each module can follow their own logical separation. For example, in the slide of the picture, you can see that every module follows layered architecture style, but also they can follow clean architecture inside of the module when organizing logical layers. In that way, you can build and modify the layers of each module without affecting the others. So the modular monolithic architecture breaks up the code into independent modules, and each module encapsulates their own features needed in your application. Each module only connects to other modules that provides services that needs to it. So in modular monolithic architecture, we still build and deploy a single application, which is the same with the traditional monolithic architecture. But this time we build application with breaking up the code into independent modules for each of the feature needed into our application. So modules represents bounded context of our application domain, and in modules we group features of domain context. By this way, we reduce the dependencies of a module, and we can develop or modify a module without affecting other modules. As you remember that when we learning vertical slice architecture, we said that instead of using layered architecture with horizontal logical layers, we can organize our code across vertical slices of business functionality. These slices are determined based on business demands rather than enforced by technical constraints. If we organize our codes as a vertical slices, when we add or change a feature in an application, we can update the same set of layers as before, but this time our changes are scoped to the array of business concerns, not the technical logical layers. So with the modular monolithic architecture, we can organize our codes as a vertical slices, and as our system continues to grow, organizing our code around the business functionality into the modules. And these modules can be potential microservices when we need to independently deploy it and scale. In the future, refactoring our architecture, we can shifting these modules to the microservices. By this way, we can gradually refactor our architecture to the microservice architecture rather than jumping it from the beginning. So let me give an example of vertical slice with modular monolithic architecture. You can see the picture. We can give an example of listing products, add item into basket, checkout order use case, and these use case required to touch for all layers in our monolithic architecture. But with the modular monolithic architecture, we can encapsulate these kind of vertical use case into the modules. For example, you can see in here at the basket is only related for the basket module, and changes happen under the basket module, and you can see the checkout order only related for the order module. So that means you can see the image of modular monolithic architecture on slide. Since we have developed e-commerce application, we have three modules: product, basket, and order. So we have encapsulate vertical slice use case into the modules. See that use case listing products is under the product module, add to basket is basket module, and checkout order is the order module. But all application still in monolithic with a single application server, which is a single deployment unit. So with this modular monolithic approach, we gain a lot of benefits like the reduced complexity. Each module only includes their specific use case, and it is easier to refactor. That means changing a module has less or no effect on the other modules. And also we can say that it provides better for teams because it is easier for developers to work on different parts of the code.